Manifesting with the new moon in Scorpio happening on October 25th couldn't be more easy. You know that new moon is an amazing time for new manifestations to occur. And this new moon, I'm extra excited because it falls into my sign, my sun sign of Scorpio. So I'm going to be sharing you a very powerful manifestation technique that I personally use, and that's going to really help you in your manifestation journey. But I must warn you though, this is a very deep and intense technique, but heck, it works. So if you guys are brave, if you guys are excited, it's gonna only take you a few minutes max, but it's gonna be so potent. So before I get into it, if you guys are new, my name is Tina. I'm here every single day at Awakening with Tina. If you guys are vibing, make sure you follow us, like us, and subscribe at Awakening with Tina. You can also find me on Instagram. And I'm also running a manifestation event for free. So if you guys are interested in manifesting this with me, make sure you sign up in the description down below and grab your free ticket, and I will see you there. So let's talk about manifesting with this new moon energy. So how can you do this? I'm going to give you a very powerful technique. It's a two-step technique. How many steps? Two steps. Two-step techniques on how to manifest with the moon in Scorpio. So first thing first, understanding what is this new moon of Scorpio all about. New moon in Scorpio, it is a partial solar eclipse as well, and I explain more about it in this video of the 5 things you must know about the Scorpio new moon. So if you haven't seen it, check it out so that you can have a better idea. But what this really means is that understanding that Scorpio is a very intense sign, okay? It's a very intense sign of true transformation, but also this partial solar eclipse signifies big changes happening in our life, whether we like it or not, is happening. So why don't we just get ahead of the wave? So this is why it's important to understand and set the context before this technique. So the first thing I want you to do is pull out your journal. You have a journal, go grab it, right? Grab your journal, or you can do this later. What you want to do is that you want us to start writing in your notebook, in your journal. What is the gift? What is the medicine? And what is the lesson or learning of something that has been really heavy on your heart? Something or someone has really affected you in a negative way. And your job is to find what is the medicine in that. Okay, and I'm going to explain about this a little bit in case you're like, what does that mean? I don't get it. So what this means is that we have gone through some things in our life, right? Let's get real. We have gone through maybe some terrible things. Maybe we've been holding on to a heartbreak, to an abuse, to a trauma, to some incident for far too long. And what happens here is that they continue to eat us up, and they continue to manifest in different ways in our current life, and we don't want that. Right? What that happens is that it sabotages of our manifestation. It sabotages in becoming the person that we want to be. You'll be very surprised to see how your mother wounds, your father wounds, your inner child wounds, something like that. It blocks you from being the person that you are and receiving the job, the opportunity, even the money that you truly deserve. So when I was doing all the work, I realized, my gosh, once you do the healing, everything just gets to be so effortless in your life, and you will realize how easy it can be. So what I want to do is to find what is that moment that really affected you. I know you can be like, oh my gosh, I have like 100. Just pick one, that's all. Pick a significant one that you want to work with to begin, okay? You can repeat this. So pick one. Like for me, I had my mother wound. You know, it was very difficult for me to grow up, and I felt deeply hurt and deeply neglected and unloved and uncared for by my own mother, right? And that was really hard for me. And I decided to take a look at that and find the medicine in that. What does it really mean? How did that incident that she neglected me has really helped me in some way or form? And that doesn't mean that you try to find the positive in everything. Yes, it is in a way you are doing that, but I don't want you to force it, right? At least something very minimal. It's like if you went out with someone who is maybe a toxic person, right? And now you're like, I don't know how to find a positive meaning of this. You can simply say that now you know to never date that kind of person again. Now I know that my type is not toxic, right? That's the very minimum. So really try to write your lesson, your learning, your gift, and the medicine. So that's step number 1. And step number 2. What is step number 2? Step number 2 is boldly decide who you want to be. Declare to the universe who you want to be in relation to that incident. So for example, when I was going through some things with my family, I felt really unloved, and I had this notion that I'm not worthy of love. I'm not deserving, and no one cares about me because I'm not good enough. So now my mantra is what I'm working on is I am enough. I am enough. I love myself, like regardless of anyone who loves me, I love myself. I choose to have love for myself, right? I am deserving. I am valuable. I am supported. So these are some of the statements, the new beliefs that I write about myself. So what is your new beliefs? You can start with this, with the I am, that's going to help it sink in even more. So start writing down one or a couple of I am statements about your new belief about who you are now. And once you're done, I would love for you to share it in the comments below to declare it. 1, because it has a lot of power when you say it out loud and declare it to the universe and to everyone. And 2, also I want you to decide what is that one action that you can take from now on, from this day until, the next 7 days, the next 10 days, doesn't matter, you decide. So the next days of how you are going to embody this new energy. So for example, if I write like I am enough, I am going to continue to take an action that I am enough, meaning that maybe I feel like I'm overworking or I'm overdoing something. And I'm like, wait a minute, why am I overdoing something? Because I feel like I'm not enough. So then in those moments, I will decide for myself, I don't need to do more than I need to because I am enough. So my action is to snap myself out of those situations whenever it happens. So what would be your actionable item? So make sure you do this. Come back. Let me know how you feel about it. I know it's going to freaking change your life. It did for me. And I want you guys to grab your free ticket in the description down below, because on this new moon, you're going to receive a lot of beautiful, fun surprises there. And also, I take you through really deep work. So if you guys want to have fun, laugh together, perhaps cry together, we do cry together during these sessions. So if you're ready for something like that and deeply heal and awaken, I invite you to grab your free ticket. And by the way, I have hidden this emoji somewhere in the video. For those of you who find it, I want you guys to snapshot it, send it to me on my Instagram at Awaken with Tina as a picture, and you will receive your very own personalized message from me to you when it comes to what is it that you need to know about this new moon, your new moon message. So guys, feel free to comment below. Let me know how you guys feel. And if you guys haven't seen the 5 things that you need to know about the new moon, check it out. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you very, very soon.